friends, welcome back to My Zone Active Kids. I am Liberty Bierkes and here is my friend that's visiting your favorite show.
Hi friends, my name is Servando Bierkes. Liberty, what is our theme for this week? We are here at Namibia Media Holdings.
This week we learn all about local media.
Yay! What are we learning about today?
Today we are learning all about newspapers. We also want you to remember that you can see us every day of the week, Monday to Friday at 9. You can join us at My Zone and Zoshi Facebook page where we do all the fun things ever.
Now it's song time.
Incy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rains. And incy spider went up the spout again. Incy spider came up.
Where's the spider?
Hi everybody, welcome back.
This is a newsroom where there are journalists and they're writing stories, and let's go meet a real-life journalist.
Come on.
So this is a real-life journalist. Let's see what he has to say.
Hi friends.
Hello.
Hi friends, my name is Rivaldo Kavanga and I'm a journalist for MyZo. So basically being a journalist means producing news for you guys and keeping you guys informed as a nation, especially for the little kiddies. We also have an option, that's why we work for MyZone basically, and that's why we have the show Active Kids to keep you guys informed. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye now friends.
Hi guys.
Hi.
This is the library at M&H. This is where all the old newspapers are.
So you can get all old newspapers and newspapers from today. Let's see what's inside. Hello. Hello. Hello, how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray!
Hi all my wonderful friends. We missed you super much. My name is Zacky and I love the smell of newspapers.
Hi friends, my name is Zoe and I love all the cool stories we get to read in the newspapers.
And
We are niece and nephew. We have had the coolest week ever with you guys.
Yes, Zoe. We learned all about local media and it was simply the best.
And today is all about newspapers.
Zoe, I love how every newspaper has something different parts.
Yes, some papers have crossword puzzles where you need to guess the words and fill them in the empty spaces.
Some words are long and others are short.
Some newspapers have sports sport in them, then you read about soccer and netball and cricket or hockey and even rugby.
Some newspapers are printed every day, but others are only printed once a week or once a month.
They also have important stories in them of things that are happening in the world.
But Zoe, when newspapers are printed, do we only get them here?
No! Papers are printed and sent all over the country. So someone in Stretprint reads the same newspaper we do. How cool is that?
But how do they print newspapers?
When the news is done, they send off all of it with a special program to newsprint. Then they make these metal plates which are used to put the words and pictures on the pages.
So kind of like a big stamp.
Yes, exactly.
But the newspapers also have a bunch of colors. How do they get all those colors on the page?
That is the coolest part. When they print papers, they use only 4 colors.
No! I always see yellow, brown, and green, and red, and blue, and black, and orange, and a bunch of other colors.
To get all those colors, they only use 4 colors. Cyan, which is a type of blue, magenta, which is a shade of purple, yellow, and black.
So 4 colors make all those colors.
Yep, and then when all the papers are printed, they send them off to towns and stores and offices.
And some people sell them on the streets as well. They have to get up very early so we can all get the papers on our way to school or when our parents go to work.
Yes, so the whole process is super exciting and I can't wait to read all the stories.
Zoe, I think we need to sing a song about reading to our friends.
Let's all sing it together. Get ready, friends. And a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. It's time to read now. I want to read a book. Let's all imagine. It's time to take a look. Yes, it's my favorite time of day. Dad reads to me. Hip hip hooray! Yes, I'm on a planet, I found some aliens. I'm on a spaceship with all my blue friends. It's time to read now, I want to read a book. Let's all imagine, it's time to take a look. Yes, it's my favorite time of day. Tom Tom reads to me, hip hip hooray. I'm on a white horse holding my shield to fight a dragon down on the battlefield. It's time to read now, I want to read a book. Let's all imagine, it's time to take a look. Yes, it's my favorite time of day. Mom reads to me, hip hip hooray. They're on some pink clouds, they're cotton candy. I'm on some pink clouds with fuzzy bunnies. Yay!
Zoe, this week we learned local media. I feel I learned so much. My brain almost wants to explode.
That is true, Zacky. It's time for our fun fact again.
Did you know that newsprint prints about 30,000 papers every day?
Wow, that is so cool.
That is from us for today, friends. We will see you again next week.
Bye.
This is our act of activity. We have a dice, and I'm going to throw the dice, and the number that the dice lands on, I'm going to choose what Liberty should do. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay. so it landed on a 3. So, Lovely, I want you to do 3 push-ups.
I don't know how to do push-ups.
Okay, gotta do it.
This one. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
That wasn't a push-up.
Shit, it was a push-up.
There you go.
What? So we had a 4. I want you to do 4 bunny hops.
Okay, I can do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Okay, so now look, my turn to throw the dice. Okay. Okay, it's a 6, so I want her to do 6 star jumps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Actually, that was squats, but
No, that's a squat. Jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks, sorry. Yeah, so, but okay, it's fine. It's your turn.
Whee!
1.
I want you to do 1 squat. Or, yeah.
Okay.
1. Okay.
Wow, Zach and Zoe was so much fun. And our activity was also so much fun. But now it's time for school.
We're going to start with pre-primary, week 10, lesson 5.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is My Family. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we need to sanitize. So let's take our sanitizer and sing our special sanitizing song. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Yay! Good job, everyone. Today's lesson is all about storytelling, counting, and family members. Now, boys and girls, let's start our lesson by going to page 27. On page 27, we have an exciting exercise. We are going to be following the road to Dad. Now, Father is also known as Dad. Now, we need to start at the bottom and we're going to tell a story about which family members we see along the way. Now, as you can see, we have one of the family members at the bottom, and that one is Sister. So we are going to help Sister get to Dad. Let's now take a look at the board. So we have our brother and sister and everybody else in the family. And one of the main things that we are going to be doing is trying to find a way for the sister to get to the father. Now, along the way, we can see that we have certain family members. Now, these family members are the same ones in your booklet as well. The first one we have is baby. And then as we go along, we can talk about baby. Then we move along our road and we can stop and talk about brother. That is the next family member. After that, we can move up our road and talk to mother or mum. And then the last part of our journey on the road is to father. So now we are going to try and start from sister. Now I have my chalk and I want you to have your color or your pencil with you. Hold it nicely, hold it firmly and press down hard on the paper. So we are going to start by going to baby. Let's go. So far, I've not lifted up my chalk and I'm almost there, baby. I'm not rushing. There we go. We have reached baby. Now you can talk about baby by saying a baby is, then you tell me 3 things that you know a baby is. A baby is cute. A baby is small and a baby likes to cry. So you can also find some other things you can say about a baby. And when you are done, you can move on with your journey on the road. I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to go now, continue with my journey. Bye, baby. And we are going to go moving forward to the next family member. Oh, I can see him. And I'm safe. The next family member I can see is brother. Now you can start your sentences by saying, my brother is, or a brother is. So I'm going to say, a brother is smart. Smart, very good. Then we say, a brother is a boy. Yes. And then I can say, a brother is kind. So I have said 3 things about a brother. And now I can move on and go now to the next family member on the road. Bye, brother. We're moving nicely in a straight line. I'm almost there to the next family member. And there we go. The next family member is mother. Now, children always have nice things to say to their mothers. But this time I want you to ask mother for 3 things. So you can say, mother, may I please? And then you say what you want. Mother, may I please have some ice cream? That's the first thing. Mother, may I please go to the toilet. That's the second thing. And then, Mother, may you please bake me a cake? So I have said 3 things to Mother, asking for permission. And then we can move on from Mother and we can go to our last family member. Remember, boys and girls, press your pencil down hard. Don't rush and be careful. I'm coming down the road. I'm almost there. Take your time, everyone. And I'm now at Father. Well done, everyone. I hope that you managed to get to Father on time. Now let's just take a look at our family members. We have sister. At the bottom, we come up on the road. We start with baby. And then we go and we move through the road and we see brother. And then we go and we move and we see mother. Very good. And the last family member is down the road, and that is dad or father. Now I want you to do this exercise by yourself and complete it neatly. Make sure you are doing the right thing. Now let us take a look at page 28. On page 28, we are going to continue with our family members, but instead of making stories this time, we are just going to write how many family members we see. You are going to color the box on top for the correct family members that you can see. And it's either 1, 2, or 3 family members. So I would like you to please take your time with this one. Make sure that each box that you choose is colored neatly. You can even use your finger to point at the family members as you are reading. So take your time with this one. It can be a little bit tricky, but I know you are clever, my dear friends. So have fun. Make sure that you do shape your numbers nicely when you're coloring inside the boxes for them. And I'll see you soon after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zacky.
Now for our last exercise, boys and girls, let us go to page 29. On page 29, we are being introduced to more family members. But this time we have 2 people that we know very well. We have grandfather and grandmother. They have joined our family members. I want you to please point to grandfather. Well done. Now everybody, let us say grandfather. 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 Well done. Grandfather is the one in the middle. He is the one with the long gray hair and the beard as well. And the next family member to join us now is grandmother. Everyone, please point to grandmother. Well done. Now, grandmother is a word that we can actually say almost looks like grandfather. Everyone, let us say grandmother. 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 Good job. So now that we know that we have new family members and old ones too, it's going to be our job to cut and paste the family members in the correct blocks. Now remember, boys and girls, a pair of scissors can be very dangerous. So if you are going to use a pair of scissors, please make sure that there's an adult near you. When you are done with your pair of scissors, please can you put it away, because a pair of scissors is not a toy. Now this time when you are cutting, you are going to be cutting in a circle. So if you are going to take your pair of scissors and cut, make sure that when you are cutting, you are going round, like I am doing here. As you can see, I'm taking my time to cut, going round, and making sure that I don't make any corners with my pair of scissors. So make sure also that you are holding your scissors properly and that your blade is moving along the paper gently. When you see that it is almost done, you move your blade up and you cut again. Make sure that you are following the circle shape of the picture. Very good, everyone. And I lift up again my blade, and I'm not in a rush to finish. And I'm almost there. I'm going to take it gently so I do the right thing. And I have cut my circle. So as you can see, it is in the shape of a circle. Then when you are done, boys and girls, you can use your glue. Now you can use any glue, but this is the best one for you so that you can roll it up when you really need it and down when you are done. You can take your glue and rub it on the paper on the other side, and then you paste it in your booklet. So take your time with this exercise, and when you are done, you put your pair of scissors away and you close your glue bottle. Then you throw your rubbish into the bin. Have fun with this exercise and ask your family members to help you with who goes where. I will see you soon after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
We have now come to the end of our lesson, boys and girls, and I hope you had so much fun. I know I had fun with you, and I know that you finished your work. But remember, if you didn't manage to finish because you were not sure or you don't know what to do, it's okay to ask an adult for help. Just make sure that you end up finishing by yourself. So now that we are done with our lesson, it's time to sanitize. So let's take our sanitizer and we are going to rub inside our hands, in between our fingers, around our hands, very good, on our wrists and our fingertips too. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder though, my friend Sashi said he was going to come. Where is he? Sashi? Hello, Sashi. So, from Sashi and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.
Wow, that lesson was so much fun. It's now for grade 2, week 10, lesson 5.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, My Zone and Zacky Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zacky Online. Hello grade 2s and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is public transport and local media. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we need to sanitize. So let's take our sanitizer and we rub our hands carefully. Remember, sanitizer is not anything that you can play with, so you use it wisely and you do not waste it. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be talking about tens and units, creative writing, and subtraction. For our first exercise, boys and girls, I'm very excited. Let's turn to page 28. On page 28, we are going to be doing tens and units, but not in the way that we are used to. We are going to make bundles. Now the bundles are in tens, and each bundle has 10 sticks. You're going to count the sticks and then write the number of tens and the number of units. So we're going to do number 1, we're going to do A, not number 1, A, C, and let's see which other one we can do later on. But before we do that, we need to make our bundle. So let's take a look at the board. Now, if we look at the board, we have our colors. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any sticks, but I do have some colors. So we're going to count our colors to make one bundle. So let us count our colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 colors, which means 10 of them make one bundle. So I'm going to take my colors, put them nicely in a rubber band, and we are going to pretend this is one bundle. So this bundle that I'm holding right here is for the tens. Now the single sticks that you can see are the ones that we'll be using for the units, like my red pen. So if we are going to be correct about this, we are going to say our units are our red pen, and then bundles are our tens. So now that we are done, we need to find out how many we actually have for number 1. So let's take a look at A. A has how many bundles? Let's see. Let's count them together. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's count them again just to be sure. 1 bundle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 bundles. So in our tens, we are going to put the number 7. I want you to please write the number 7. And then we now need to count our sticks, the sticks that have no bundles. In this case, we only have 2 sticks. So we're going to write the unit as 2. So we have 7 bundles and 2 sticks. Now, if you look, they are saying the sticks are representing all the bundles, and then our units is left the way it is. So for you, you are going to write it as 2 for the units, 1, 2, and then 7 for the sticks. But because they want how many sticks, we are not just going to leave it at 7. And this is, remember, in tens, we are going to add our 0 because they want the number of sticks. So we have 70 and then we have 2 units, making our number 72. Now, you're going to try the rest by yourself, and I want you to please think hard. Remember, once you get a bundle, this is 10. So if you're going to put your bundle number under the sticks, don't forget the 0, because the 0 is the one that helps us make it tens. And then for your units, these are simple sticks that you're going to count by themselves. So take your time, have fun, and I'll see you soon after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
For our next exercise, boys and girls, let's go to page 29. On page 29, we are having a party. And not just anyone's party, this one is Anne's party. Now, Anne is having a birthday and she wants to write a text message to all her friends so that they know what to wear, what to bring, and where the party is. So let us first read the first part of the text message, and then we are going to continue by ourselves. It says, Anne is having a birthday party. She wants to invite all her friends. She tells them about all the nice things that will happen at her party. Everyone coming to the party must wear a pink shirt, and that's where we are going to come in, because the sentence is not complete. We need to continue the sentence according to what it started as. So we know that the sentence started at everyone coming to the party must wear a pink shirt, and so that's where we are going to come in. Now, you know that it's very important to make sure that you wear the same things as other people when you go to a party. In this case, I'm sure there are also both boys and girls, so we can't ask everyone to wear skirts. So we can continue maybe with blue shorts. Let's try blue shorts. So we're going to write a B, blue. Remember, we have not yet finished the text message sentence. So we're going to continue with a small letter. And our small letter is B. So we have B, and then we're going to write the word blue. And then we said blue shorts, so that both girls and boys can wear the shorts. So we're going to write the word shorts. Blue shorts. Full stop at the end, because now we have finished the sentence. So we can continue. Maybe we can say the party is going to be at Anne's at her house. So we can say the party is going to be at her house. So we have given the venue of the party, where it will take place. So we're going to start with the capital letter T for the. The party is. Now I don't have any more space on my text message, so I am going to move to the next line and continue. The party is going. Remember, boys and girls, to keep your handwriting nice and neat. Make sure all your letters are spaced nicely and they are the same size. Going to, then we're going to say take place. The party is going to take place. There we go. Make sure that you space your words out nicely too. Don't squash your work. If it does not fit, you can go to the next line. Take place at. As you can see, I don't have any more space on my text message, so I'm going to go to the next line. Take place at her house. Now I'm done with the next sentence, so I have to put a full stop. Now the sentence says, the party is going to take place at her house. So we know where the party is taking place, but we don't know when it is going to start. So we can say it will start at, and then you can pick a time, any time that you like. I am going to say it will start at 1 o'clock. So I will write my capital letter I for the word it. It will start. There we go. The word start. Now I don't have any more space, so I have to continue on another line. So I have said it will start at 1 And because we are writing English, we need to write the name of the number and not the number itself. So we have 1, and then we will write the word o'clock. This is how you write the word o'clock. Remember to keep your handwriting the same size throughout and make sure your spacing is very good as well. So I have written 1 o'clock. Do not forget the apostrophe on top between O and C for o'clock. Now I'm going to put a full stop and my next sentence is complete. So let us begin where it says in our booklet. Let's read to check if it is correct. Everyone coming to the party must wear a pink shirt and blue shorts. The party is going to take place at her house. It will start at 1 o'clock. Now, I know you still have more space on your text message, so you can put 2 more sentences about the party, perhaps what gift to bring and what time maybe it ends, or what is going to happen at the party. Are they going to eat lots of cake? Is there a clown? Just anything that you think is important for us to know in the text message. So, take your time, think about it, make sure you spell all your words correctly, and you can finish it off before we come back from our advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zacky.
Now for our last exercise, boys and girls, let's turn to page 30. On page 30, we are going to be doing some subtraction. Now, as you can see, there's lots of subtraction to do, so I'm not going to do many with you. I will only do the first one and maybe another one in between. So let's take a look at it. The first one says 7 minus 4. 7 minus 4. So we are going to do that one. Let's take a look. Now in front of me, I have our beautiful counters. And remember, a counter can be any color. It can also be anything. It can be colors. It can be pencils, bottle tops like mine are, or anything else that you think you can count with. Just make sure it is a safe thing that you can use. Now we only need 7, so I'm going to count 7. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it says I must take away 4. And that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I need to count what is left. 1, 2, 3. So our answer is 3. Let's now do the next one. That says 15 minus 12. So I'm going to put my counters back where they belong in a nice line. And this time we're going to count 15 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15 counters. And now we are going to take away 12. So let's take away 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have taken away 12 counters. So what we are left with is our answer, which is 1, 2, 3. Now I want you to please do this by yourselves at home. This can be very fun. Just make sure that your counters are safe for you to use. Have fun, check your work before you say you are done, and I will see you after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn, and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
We have now come to the end of our lesson, and boys and girls, I hope you had so much fun. Remember, if you're not sure or you can't remember what to do, you can always ask an adult for help. Just make sure that you end up finishing your work by yourself. Now that we are done though, it is time for us to sanitize. So let us take our sanitizer and rub our hands carefully. Remember, you can always use soap and water to sanitize and keep your hands germ-free. Make sure that your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder though, I thought I saw him somewhere. My dear friend Sashi should be around. Oh, hello Sashi. So, from Sashi and I would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye!
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.
Wow, what a great lesson. Now it's time for grade 3, week 10, lesson 5.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, My Zone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is transport and communication. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, it is important for us to sanitize. So let's take our sanitizer and rub our hands thoroughly. Remember, you can also practice good social distancing by checking if you're near someone with your hands beside you or in front of you. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be doing geometry, multiplication, and shapes. For your lesson today, we are going to start on page 28. On page 28, we are going to be taking a look at geometry. It is going to be our jobs to sort the shapes according to their geometrical features. Now, these features include the names, the number of sides, the number of vertical lines, the number of angles, and the number of right angles. Now, this task I know you're going to have fun doing, but I'm going to help you just a little bit so that you can do the rest by yourselves. So let's take a look at the flashcards. Now, the flashcards that I have with me are the names and the shapes themselves. The first one is actually the one at the bottom, and this one is called a pentagon. Pentagon. Let us first count the number of sides of the pentagon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we have 5 sides. Let's count them again to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 sides. So in your booklet, you are going to write 5 for the sides. The next thing they want us to do is to count the number of angles. We're going to count the number of angles together. So remember, the angles are actually the corners that you see. So let's count the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means we also have 5 angles. Then you are going to figure out how many right angles the shape has and how many vertical lines. Now, when we talk about vertical, we are talking about a straight line going down. This is a vertical line. And then when we're talking about a right angle, we're talking about an angle that is like an L. So this is the right angle right here. So we are going to be looking for that in our different shapes. Now, as you go along, check carefully with each shape for the vertical line and for the right angle. So I'm going to leave you to do this by yourself. Just in case you don't know, I have a pentagon, a circle, a triangle, a rectangle, and a square. So these are the shapes that we have. We also have an oval. I just wanted to show you a few of the shapes. So take your time, count with your finger going round, check the right angles, check the angles, check the sides, and when you are done, double check by doing it again to see if you will get the same answers. When you are done with that, then you can move on to page 29. On page 29, we are going to be doing some wheel completions. Now, this is very interesting because all of these wheels are the timetable wheels. So we have a wheel for the 2 times table, one for the 3 times table, one for the 4 times table, the 5 times table, and the 10 times table. So we are going to start with the 3 times table because I think the 2 times table is too easy for you. So let us take a look at the 3 times table. On the board, I have a 3 times table circle, but I did not go all the way to 10. That is going to be your job. So I want to teach you how you get your answer. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have counters. Now remember, counters are very important. And in this case, I have 3 counters. You can see that my counters are just normal bottle tops. Nothing special, so you can collect bottle tops at home as well and use them for counters. You can also use stones or your colors or anything that is safe for you to use as a counter. So I have 3 counters here, and instead of using 3 blue counters, I'm going to replace one of my blue counters with a red counter so that can be my answer. Now as we go along, I'm going to be using my counters, and whatever answer I get will land on the red counter. So we're going to start with 1. 3 times 1, which means that I'm counting for the first time. And if it's 3 times 1, then we count once. 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. So I write my 3 on top of the 1. And then I move on. 3 times 2, which means I'm counting on. So from 3, I count on 4, 5, 6. So our answer for 3 times 2 equals 6. Let us count on from 6. We have 3 times 3, and we're counting on from 6. We say 7, 8, 9. So we're going to count 9. And then we are moving on to the next one, 3 times 4. 3 times 4, which means we have to count on from 9, which says 10, 11, 12. Now I'm sure you know that this is very easy. So just make sure that your answer counter is a little different from the other counters. I'm going to leave the rest for you to do for all the other wheels. Please take your time, use your counters wisely, and don't forget to count on from the next number. When you are done with that, I'd like you now to do something for me on the last page, page 30. Now page 30 has some instructions that you need to follow. These instructions are very important because there is a beautiful picture that they want you to create. You're going to follow all the instructions from number 1 right up until number 6. I'd like you to read them and be careful with the instructions. And then after that, you will see that you have a beautiful picture that has been formed. So take your time. Read each instruction carefully. The big words that you're going to come across is underneath. Underneath. That is one of the big words that you're going to come across. But the rest of the words I'm sure you have seen or done before. So take your time. Have fun with this one. You can check with an adult at home or your teacher. And when you're done, I want you to tell me what picture you have made. Make sure you finish all your exercises, the one on page 28, 29, and this one on page 30. I will see you soon after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
We have now come to the end of our lesson, boys and girls, and I hope you had so much fun. Remember, if there's something you did not understand or you're not sure, it's okay to ask for help, so long that you do the exercise by yourself. Now that we're done, we need to sanitize. Remember, we sanitize to stay safe, but also to keep the people around us that we love safe as well. So make sure that you sanitize as regular as possible. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder though, I want to go outside and play, but I can't do that alone. Is Zashi around? Zashi! Hello? Oh, there you are, Zashi. Do you want to go outside and play? Great. So, from Zashi and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.
Wow, we had so much fun with you guys today, but now it's the end. We'll see you guys on Monday. I'm Liberty. Stay safe.
And I'm Servando Piecas.
Bye.